Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to discuss some of the important MCQs for health programs in Tata Institute of Social Sciences. So before discussing that, I would like to tell you about two of our programs. The first one is TISPAT Essay Guidance, which is just at a nominal cost of Rs 300, and the second one is TIS OPI, that is Online Personal Interview Guidance. So that is for Rs 500 only, and you will get 2 panel interviews in that, and there will be 3 panelists. They will be highly qualified and having field experiences. So if you wish to enroll, you can contact me at 7760869624, and the cost is very nominal. So you have some time right now, so make best use of it. Now coming to the first question of today, it says which of the following is not a provision under the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Amendment Bill 2021. A says the upper gestation limit will be enhanced from 20 to 24 weeks for special categories of women. So what is this special categories of women? The women who are either rape victims or minors are considered special categories. So for them, the termination of pregnancy can take place beyond 20 weeks, that is up to 24 weeks. And then B says opinion of only one provider will be required up to 24 weeks of gestation, or for the termination of pregnancy up to 24 weeks, you will require opinion of just one provider. So whether it is correct or not, we'll see. C says upper gestation limit not to apply in cases of substantial fetal abnormalities diagnosed by medical board, and medical board has also been defined in the bill. D says none of the above. So which one of the following is incorrect or is not a provision under the bill? So the answer will be B, that is opinion of only one provider will be required up to 24 weeks is incorrect. So opinion of one provider will be required up to 20 weeks, which is in the case of normal pregnancies. But in case of a special categories women, that is up to 24 weeks, you will require opinion of at least 2 providers. So here in the box you can see opinion of only one provider will be required up to 20 weeks of gestation and of 2 providers for termination of pregnancy of 20 to 24 weeks of gestation. Now coming to the second question, it says which of the following is not included under the Ministry of Ayush, or under Ayush which of the following is not included? A says naturopathy, B says yoga, C says Sova Rigpa, and D says acupuncture. So if you will see the acronym, you might think that naturopathy N is not there, but naturopathy is included under Ayush. Similarly, you have yoga, acupuncture is not there, while Sova Rigpa is there. So S stands for basically 2 things. One is Sova Rigpa, the other is Siddha. So here we can see in the news it has been written, Modi government now plans to promote traditional Tibetan medicine system Sova Rigpa. And the box says the Modi government had last year included Sova Rigpa into the acronym of Ayush, where the alphabet S represent both Siddha and Sova Rigpa. That is why it is quite important. Now coming to third question, it says Abhay Bhang committee is related to which of the following? A says mental health, B says zoonotic diseases, C says tribal health, and D says mother and child health care. So all of these are in news, you can say, and they are important. Mental health is important, then zoonotic disease is important, but the answer to this will be tribal health. Here you can see in the box that 12-member expert committee on tribal health was constituted jointly by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and Ministry of Tribal Affairs and was chaired by Dr. Abhay Bhang. So this is quite important. Why it is important, we'll see later. Now fourth question says Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda, which has been conferred the status of Institute of National Importance, is located at. So A says Vadnagar, Gujarat, B says Vadhavan, Maharashtra, C says Nagpur, Maharashtra, and D says Jamnagar, Gujarat. So at Vadhavan, Maharashtra, we have a new port coming up. In Nagpur, we have Institute of One Health, while the answer to this will be D, that is Jamnagar, Gujarat. And here you can read on 16th September 2020, we had something called the Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda Bill 2020. So question number 5 says, Tribal Health Collaborative Annamaya, a multi-stakeholder initiative to enhance tribal health and nutrition, was recently launched. So it is not supported by which of the following? So 3 of the following is associated with it, but 1 is not. So you have to identify which one of the following is not associated. A says the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, B says Piramal Foundation, C says Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and D says Tata Institute of Social Sciences. So the answer for this will be Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and in the box you can read Annamaya, the Tribal Health Collaborative, was launched by the Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare and Union Minister of Tribal Affairs. The collaborative is a multi-stakeholder initiative of Tribal Affairs Ministry supported by Piramal Foundation and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Now coming to question number 6. It says Drug Controller General of India, that is DCGI, is the head of Department of Central Drug Standard Control Organization, which is responsible for approval of vaccines in India. So this is a very important fact in the question itself, that DCGI, that is Drug Controller General of India, is responsible for approval of vaccines in India. So it comes under which ministry? A says Home Ministry, B says Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizers, C says Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and D says Prime Minister's Office. So the answer for this will be Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. But more than the answer, what is important is DCGI and Central Drug Standard Control Organization. These 2 organizations name you should remember. They are responsible for approval of vaccines in India. Now coming to question number 7. It says which of the following coronavirus vaccine has been recently approved by DCGI? A says Sputnik 2, B says Covidacia, C says CoronaVac, and D says Sputnik V. So the answer for this you might be knowing, that is Sputnik V, but you might be telling it Sputnik 5. So it is basically not 5, it is V. And Covidacia is 1-dose vaccine, while Sputnik 2 is a 2-dose vaccine right now, but a new version which will be 1-dose vaccine is being researched. Now here you can read Sputnik V is an adenovirus viral vector vaccine. The V in the name is the letter V, not the Roman numeral 5. So this is quite important. When you are speaking in the interview, try to speak Sputnik V rather than Sputnik 5. Now coming to question number 8. Which of the following was not associated with the development of indigenous COVID-19 vaccine of India? A says Bharat Biotech, B says Serum Institute of India, C says Indian Council of Medical Research, and D says National Institute of Virology. Okay, so first of all you should know which of the vaccine, that is Covishield or Covaxin, is indigenous or made in India. So Covishield is the vaccine which is our vaccine, our own vaccine is made in India, and it has been made with the collaboration of Bharat Biotech, Indian Council of Medical Research, and National Institute of Virology. So Serum Institute will be the incorrect answer. So here I forgot to mark it red. So Serum Institute is not associated with development of indigenous COVID-19 vaccine. This is quite important, you should remember. So this was all for today. Thank you. Thanks for watching. In our next video, we will share more important MCQs, and those of you who want to enroll to our OPIs or TISPAT essay guidance can enroll. And please like, share, comment your feedback.